Here's my question. So, um, I I don't know what has gone on
So
from
so what is it better
Saturday
recommended or
to the present
guaranteed?
day,
It's like really good.
but there seems to be a problem in the department. Do you agree with this statement?
Oh, so what after
Whether
January
it be
y'all are gonna start
influenced
becoming
from my
probationary or no?
misunderstandings or not, I do agree, yes.
Okay. So I I don't
I got you.
understand
I'll be the fucking star of that place.
where this is
They
coming
call me
from.
the shooting star for the reason.
I mean, I have my disconnects, right, and I voiced them. Other people have their own, and I just don't think they've been given the proper channel to voice them quite yet. And I think that might have been due to the mess I've created of this situation, right? Like it's taken
Okay.
all
Not
day
for you,
probably
yeah.
for some people to calm down and be able to readdress this situation.
Okay.
And I'm not saying I wasn't heated. Obviously, I was
Yeah, I'm
emotional,
probably
passive
like most
aggressive.
likely I'm probably just gonna sit
It was
and
just
do
calm down
investigation
and
and catch up
understand a little bit
criminals
better, I guess, where Marina was
with my
coming
time.
from and why it is the way it is now.
Okay.
Like this, I'll go like this and I'll start
So
whipping them. I'll go like that.
this is where I step in, right?
What the fuck did I just hear?
Um, this there's been a pattern.
All right, can I pop my head?
Do you know what pattern I'm referring to?
Oh,
We can go.
Um,
What?
Nothing.
My fault.
no, I wouldn't know.
yes,
Okay.
ma'am. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
So
go out.
the pattern that I'm referring to is
Like
yourself
you, you literally,
constantly
you literally,
challenging
you
what
gave him wrong information from the
your
beginning. That's what I was
chiefs
trying to tell
have
you.
set
You
in
did
either in place or
about academicus. It's not
a
confirmed anymore.
statement that is made by them
No,
or
it's not.
something that they ask. Now,
No,
I don't know
it
why
might
that
change
is.
completely,
That's why I'm here to
and
talk to
it
you,
probably
is
will. That's
because
why I cut you off over there.
this this can't be this way. Um
Don't text me
it,
that as well.
it takes a department to run smoothly, not just a couple people, right? Um and with that being said,
Yes,
there
but
is clearly some animosity. And from my understanding, there is animosity towards your chiefs. I've heard it from multiple people. I'm just gonna be frank with you, Don. We've had multiple complaints against you from officers. It's what I've been dealing with the past 3 days in the emails. So, I I mean, a wide range of different things. From, I mean, basically, I'll start from the bottom and work my way up. Basically, from you saying that there's things that you don't agree with that you voiced your opinion on, which is understandable. I mean, everyone has a voice. We've never told people not to voice their opinion, all the way to I need to be removed as chief and you or somebody else needs to be in that position. So you're clearly frustrated about how your chiefs represent this department. Um, this it's an issue. It's creating animosity within the department, right? Um, and now it's obviously gotten to the point where now I have to do something about it. Oversight is, I mean, they're not happy. I can't really control how they feel about certain situations. I've done the best I can and talked to them, but this this isn't this isn't good, man. Um,
Okay.
I I mean, do you agree with any of this?
Go for it.
Like, do you
Not in a
understand what I'm talking
disagreement, no,
about?
but I think other like I said, I think other people have other disconnects, and I don't think they're directly related to mine. And if they are, excuse me, and if they are, I apologize.
What I guess
I don't think I should be
eh,
speaking on others' behalf.
well, I guess what are these disconnects? I don't. I mean, what happened
I mean, the
from
message. So the
Saturday to
message that I
today?
sent in the emails about having a meeting, right? That was a
Mm-hmm.
copy and pasted message that Ryan sent that got overlooked.
Okay.
So
Why
I didn't
didn't Ryan
type
post
that.
that
He
message?
did. He did. I
So,
copy and pasted it from Ryan's post in the emails, and then sent it myself.
okay. Well, what I'm not really understanding is I talked to
I'm an
Banks yesterday.
advocate. You guys have known this from the beginning. I'm an advocate for my officers and for the department. End of
So
discussion.
who do officers feel safe talking to here? Because I talked to Banks yesterday. I was able to fly in city for like 45 minutes an hour.
What'd you talk to Banks about?
I talked to him right downstairs, right in the armory.
Okay, because
And
he
he did
told
not
me that.
express anything to
Okay,
me.
he told me unless there was a meeting that was going to happen, he probably wasn't going to be staying at PD.
Okay.
And the meeting hasn't happened, from my understanding. Whether that have been that meeting that I was wanting to have, whether it be Marino, I voiced this earlier, and I don't know if it was made clear to you or not, but that's what I was trying to get across, and I apologize, Marino. I came across wrong when I was trying to say these things, but we just need to have a meeting to understand why people are having these lack of motivations, disconnects, animosity, and it needs to be worked out via. I mean, I think I saw you or Vinny say, like, we used to play different games, on different nights, like whether it be something like, there's solutions to every problem. And I mean, I understand if I'm no longer a part of these, the solution making progress, or if I'm no longer a part of the department, I fully respect your guys' decision.
Well, I'm
I
just
just
trying
think that
to
a large
but
scale.
but here's the thing, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so playing other games doesn't resolve department issues.
No, I'm just
If
throwing.
people have a problem
Oh
with
man,
the department itself,
that's not.
that needs
I'm
to
just
be
giving an
expressed
example,
and talked
man.
about. No, but there's a clear issue with the department, right? That's what you guys have expressed. Unless I'm misunderstanding what has been talked about and not brought to our attention.
Uh,
I'm just trying to get
I
clarification.
would
I
guess so. I mean, I'm
truthfully.
sure some people have animosity with other people, like bad relationships. But I mean, there are departmental issues that people are having, and that
Okay,
I
so
have had, and I have now come to resolution via Larson, Lando, and Marino. I understand that this is, and I talked to Maple Bacon today, and I guess this, it's just how the way things are until I guess the DOJ gets built back up.
okay. So now what are your issues with DOJ or the department?
I guess, again, like I apologize, Marino. It was more so with DOJ, and I guess I was in the heat of the moment of the argument that we were having. because we just kept talking in circles, I was
Mm-hmm.
not seeing that in the moment.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have issues now. You know, like I'm chilling. Like my thing's been resolved, right? Like I thought there was sorts of favoritism or corruption going on due to the things that I had saw. Like I had investigated on my own behalf and found these things via officers that had like criminal cases still on their record that they had committed, and then Marino had roles in the DOJ email. You know, these were the two things that I had brought up, and it just got thrown around in a big tornado of emotions. And I understand the mess of it now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Who has criminal charges that's in the department?
Well, how they explain it's not. Yeah, I mean, I guess I worded that was my understanding of it, right, at the time.
Okay.
And how they explained it to me is what happens is we'll take the charges off, and the case still stays there. You know what I'm saying?
Like through an expungement?
Correct. Yeah, and like some people had the note there, some people didn't. So I was just trying to get clarification, I guess, on
Okay, yeah, I
the
got you.
holes because it looked sketchy to me, right? I'll be honest. And I should have came about it in a better way with Marino. I think. I mean, I'll be honest. I think he came at me a little hot, so I reacted.
Okay. Well, I mean, I just, I, I'm
I mean,
just
I've got messages from
so
another officer saying that Marino basically cornered him in the motor pool to get information out of him about me.
okay. So my thing is like, do you okay? So do you know the difference between the levels of the Chiefs? Like, I don't know if like I truthfully I really don't think the department understands the levels of the Chiefs. Um,
No, I mean, because a lot of the time, like, I mean, 99% of the times I hear you guys talk about the Chiefs or each other, it's you're a one, like you're a unit, you know. So I
yes,
don't
but
see there being
okay,
levels
so
really.
well, there absolutely is. If something gets brought to Vinny's attention, do you think it's as serious as something that gets brought to Marino's attention?
I have no clue. Honestly, like I said, I didn't. I wouldn't even. I never even thought of there being levels to the Chiefs.
Well, then they'd be in a category called chiefs, not
Well, that's what I
deputy
was made
chief,
it
assistant
aware of.
chief.
Like, that's how you guys have made it seem to me. All the, since I joined High Command, that even I was like a part of you guys. I understand
You're
I'm
a
not.
part of high
I
command.
understand I'm not a chief. Yes, I understand I'm not a chief. But how it was made seem, it was made apparent to me that the chiefs were kind of all the same. Like there was no real difference.
Truthfully, I don't think that was ever made a point. What has made a point is we make decisions together as chiefs and our commander. That's what we've made apparent. Now, when it comes to things as far as motions or ideas or disciplinary, when it gets to me, do you know what I do here, Don? Do you know what my role is as the chief?
So I'll take this as a rhetorical question.
No, I'm being genuine, brother.
Because
I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not being an
this is what
asshole.
Marino did to me, and it got me hot. He's asking me, "Do you know what corruption is? Do you know the definition? What's the definition of corruption?" So I mean, sir, I'll
See,
take that as a
okay,
rhetorical
so
question.
we're having. It's not a rhetorical question. I just told you it's not a
Obviously, I know
rhetorical
what you
question.
do.
But I don't think that you do.
You
Like,
oversee the department.
yes, this isn't, and this isn't even me power tripping. But this isn't Vinny's department. This isn't Marino's department. This isn't your department. This is my department. We run it together as a whole, as a team, as a unit. But this is my department. I am in charge of this department. So when something gets brought to me, what do you think the severity of it is? Probably more severe than something that gets brought to Vinny or Marino or Larson. So my job isn't to be out patrolling. My job isn't to be out, making arrests. Now, when people have needed me to be there, I have done that. And a lot of people in the department have taken that as favoritism, which is kind of crazy to me because a lot of the people that have said I have shown favoritism haven't even came up and talked to me. They haven't even came up and conversed with me. I'll converse with anyone in this department. I represent all of them as a unit, as a department, as an officer. But here's where the disconnect came in. Right, ready? I'm gonna tell you exactly where the disconnect came in. A lot of people in the department seen me and seen Mooney right next to me talking to me, right? And they immediately assumed that there was some kind of favoritism that I had towards her because one, we would either ride together, or two, we would either be talking. Okay? I'll tell you exactly why I had more one-on-one time with Mooney. Because she obviously struggled with being the officer that everyone knew she could be. Mooney was a great officer, but she let things get to her that weren't really a big deal. And she asked me, "Hey, would you help me out with this? Would you help me to be better? Would you help me grow as a person?" Absolutely. That is my fucking job as a chief of this department. It is my job to help somebody grow and to better themselves. The craziest thing in the world to me is that people took that as me having favoritism towards another officer. When she had the gumption to come up to me and say, "Listen, I'm failing at this. Will you help me?" So, and people think that I have favoritism towards Dubsy because he's my brother. That is not. I haven't even rode with him. I don't make any decision when it comes to him. You can ask Larson, you can ask Vinny, you can ask Marino. I will not give my 2 cents about him. It doesn't exist. There's nothing there other than in head. That's it. But here's the problem, right? There becomes a cancer in the department, and it grows and it spreads just a little bit each time. People running their mouth, people saying things that aren't true, that's an assumption. I don't know if you know the saying, but making an assumption, all that does is make an ass out of you and me. That's what an assumption is. And I'm telling you right now, man, there is nothing but love for this department. There's no fucking favoritism. There's no shit that involves any behind the scenes shit. Because, I'll tell you right now, you know why that is? Because I dealt with that before this department even became a thing. When all these officers that you see in here now, I'm telling you, the real problem that this department has right now is a clique of officers that think they're above their high command or their chiefs. That's the problem that this department has. We have busted our asses trying to do everything we can to show appreciation, and still we have to answer to oversight, Don. I don't know if people understand that, but it's kind of just like, example, in head, a department doesn't just run by itself, right? They have to answer to, like, say the state of Pennsylvania is a commonwealth. They have to answer to the people in the commonwealth. They don't just do what they please to do as a department or any state, therefore. We have people that we have to answer to. Now, with that being said, I want you to explain something to me, please. I want you to explain to me why there is so much animosity in this department. Because, and this is the reason I'm asking you this, is because, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, down in the motor pool, you said those were your officers. So I want you to explain to me why there's animosity in this department.
I mean, I don't directly have animosity. I think it's very clear that I get worked up in situations, and I've been trying to work on that to calm myself down, either in the moment or before it happens, and I've apologized to Marino multiple times. And like I said, I understand and I respect whatever decision you guys have to make or are going to make going forward. But again, I think it would be best asked in a public setting why there's these feelings, whether it be animosity, whether it be lack of motivation, or whatever people are feeling. Right? I've told you guys what my feelings were, and they've been addressed.
Okay. So I'm not trying to interrupt you, but that so you clearly know what the animosity is, what's been said, and I'm asking you because every single Saturday, in every Saturday, doesn't matter the weather outside, every Saturday we have a meeting. And we ask people, everyone, every officer in the department, if they have any questions, concerns, comments, anything that they want to say, now is the time to say it. The people that choose to come to this meeting obviously care about the department. I mean, would you presume that if people are in the Saturday meeting, they care about the department?
Yeah, I would think so.
So why isn't anything said in the Saturday meeting?
Are you referring to my individual?
No, I'm just curious in general because
I can't voice other officers' concern. I can't speak on other officers' concerns, opinions, or narratives. I don't live inside their head, sir. I don't. Whether it be
well, I didn't make
anxiety,
that
whether it be
assumption.
fear, whether it be not
But
wanting to
what are
have
they
this
scared
conversation
of?
right now with high command, right? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous, but I'm I understand it's just a cool, calm conversation, right? But
But
everybody has their own thing, right? And I don't know
okay,
what
so
it is. But
how
I
would
rode
you
with dang near
suggest?
everybody in this department, right? Like I spent my time here, right? You guys know, so like people know me,
Okay,
right? They talk to me. I'm not saying they confide in me by any means, but I'm
okay,
more of a lending ear than, and I don't mean this in any rude way, but it seems in my time that I've spent here, if coming to an end, it seems that I've been more of a lending ear to the lower ranking officers than high commander than you guys have. Not have been, but
Yes, hello.
are to them, if that makes sense. Like,
okay.
and it's in a
So would it be fair? Sorry, I
no, you're
just
good. You're good. I was just
I
gonna
honestly
ramble.
I really do want to ask you this, and I'm not being a
Go
smartass.
ahead.
Please don't take it as that.
No, yeah.
But I want you to understand something. So would it be fair for me to assume that you show favoritism towards certain officers because they come to you and talk to you?
I mean, that's a valid assumption, right? And that's something that could be in question. Definitely, it should be something that could be investigated. Most definitely.
Okay.
But I would answer as Marino answered when I came to him with my assumption. No, I have no favoritism towards any officer. If there needs disciplinary action, or if there needs like promotion, whatever it be, my bias. Like, remember we had this conversation. So it's best to just be unbiased in every situation,
I agree.
and that's how I've been stepping forward since.
So if you were an FTO, right?
Correct.
So if you had an officer that came to you and said, "Hey, man, I'm really struggling with this. Can you help me? Can you guide me through it? Can you help me in this situation and help me become a better officer?"
Yeah, as of lately, what I've been doing is I've been delegating, because it's hard for me
Okay.
to get the time to do that, to just sit one-on-one with someone. I'll be honest. If I'm going to take my time to do that, it's going to be in an academy setting where it's 1-on-5, 1-on-6, So I'll delegate to Ryan, to Lindy, to Uzi. I mean, I've got a really great FTO program, and they've been very, very helpful to me, man. Like, me and
Okay.
Larson have everything off of our shoulders pretty much. It's very nice.
Yeah,
But
I
obviously,
agree.
for the sake of conversation, I would say yes. I wouldn't deny them help. I would either get them help or say yes myself. If nobody's on duty, whatever the case, yes, I would help them.
Okay. So with with something like that, you especially me, as a chief, if I was to say
Yeah,
to
I
someone,
gather something out.
um
Alright.
here's the thing. I don't really have time to help you. You're gonna have to find an FTO or another officer to help you. And I mean, as a chief, how does that sound coming from a chief?
Like a well delegated chief.
Really?
I would think, yeah.
Hmm.
A chief should be able to call his resources,
But then
delegate his resources, and then
on
continue
the
with
flip
his
side
chief
of that,
duties.
okay, well, my duty as a chief is to oversee and to structure
Yeah, is it
and
not
to
overseeing to call upon your resources when
oh,
requested and
give
disperse
give
those
me a second.
resources?
Yeah, no. But then on the flip side of that, right? We have people saying that we're unapproachable and that they're scared to come up and talk to us. So now the next person, so I say that to one person. How does the next person see to come up and talk to me?
What do you mean? I don't understand. I'm not.
See,
Like I said, I can't
well, do you think
voice.
that no, I'm simply asking you in a way for you to answer the question as I am asking it to you. So if I shrug off one individual coming up to me and asking me for help, is the next individual that needs help and that is struggling with something, are they going to come up and talk to me?
I'm not sure. I can't answer on somebody else's behalf. It wouldn't
Well,
bother me in the
if you
slightest.
had to throw an educated guess out, what would it be?
I'm not sure. I'm quite
Yes or
different. I'm
no?
quite different, obviously. I'm a.
Well, I mean, it's a yes or no
And it would.
question.
It would not bother me in the slightest.
So you're telling me that if you came up to ask me a question and I was like, that you needed help in, that you wanted to improve your duty as an officer, and I said, yeah, go find an FTO, they'll help you. Would you come up and ask me,
Yes.
really anything after that
Um.
moment? If I didn't
So
seem
that's
helpful?
what is that? What you're saying? I said I would do. Okay, I
No.
just wanted to be clear.
Don, this
I
isn't
just wanted to be clear, right? I just wanted to be clear. So in that instance, then, I would not approach that person again. I would go to the rank under them or the rank above them and try to find the help that I needed if I couldn't find it on my own.
because they seem unapproachable, right?
That are just busy, right? It may not be unapproachable. It
Well,
might just be
yeah.
that they don't have time for that program, or there's a multitude of things, right?
So what I'm getting at is I've done everything I can with every officer in this department. Anytime that anyone's come up to me, I've never ever turned them away. I've been more than willing to help. to work through things and to figure out certain situations, it's it's something that I take pride in, being able to help people. Now, with that being said, people learn differently. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
So, some people don't learn in a group setting. Some people learn with a one on one or a group of 2 or 3 people because it's more hands on. You get more time with that individual to be more thorough and explain things thoroughly and help them understand it in ways that in a group setting might not be beneficial to them.
Yeah, and in the
Would
FBO
you?
program, we navigate those obstacles quite well.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that you don't. Never once was I making that and any kind of that. But what I'm saying is, on the run, on the fly, during duty, um, it's good to be there for your officers. So the next thing that I want to talk about or get clarification on or some answers is where do you think the Chiefs have gone wrong? Now, you can start with one and work your way up, or you can say as a whole.
Well, it's a misunderstanding, like I said. I had thought they had gone wrong with either laziness or favoritism or corruption. And again, this is not true. I want to make that clear before I continue. With how cases were dealt with after expungements, we following? And then
Yeah.
how Marino still had his roles in the emails. But it was just a misunderstanding on my part, right? As for other officers, I can't speak on their behalf. I'm not sure.
But now, I mean, that's fine because we're, if it takes us talking to every officer individually to get the answer that we're looking for, then, I mean, that's what it has to be.
Are you guys looking for the answer to be me?
No, absolutely not. I'm
Okay.
looking for the answer to be what the answer is and what's been passed around the department talked through multiple different officers, right?
Am I inclined to know what
Because
that would be?
what's that?
Am, am I allowed to know what that would be?
Well, I have no idea. We haven't got the answer yet.
Oh, oh, sorry. It just seemed like you were insinuating that you knew something that had been passed around.
No.
Okay, my misunderstanding. I apologize.
Well, I mean, the what's been passed around is people think that they can do our job better than we can. That's clearly been passed around.
I think I had this like sort of. Okay, that's you're clearly alluding there, and I had this disconnect with Maple Bacon, and it's not that I think people can maybe do your job better. I think that people think they can help do your job in whatever means
Well, I mean, that's what we
necessary.
have ranks for, right?
Yeah, and I think people are just upset. I mean, like I'm the only captain, right? And Spencer's the only lieutenant. And I mean, people have made it vocal for. I mean, that could be one of the reasons people feel disconnect. Again, I don't want to voice
Okay.
my feelings, opinions, or beliefs on other officers, right? I'm sure I
So,
have made my opinions well known in the department, and that's an issue. I
yeah.
understand. I will stop.
No, it's not
Right?
an issue.
It is
No,
right. It's
it's
unprofessional. I don't need to be saying these things
well,
to other
there's a time and
officers.
place to do it. Yeah,
I
100%.
guess
Maybe,
so, right? Yeah,
I
but
mean, to your Chiefs would be a good
if I still maintain
starting
in the
point.
department, it's just gonna be no more, right? It's not a. There's either Larson made a
Why
really
why
good.
do you keep
I don't know,
why
right?
do you
I don't know.
keep
I don't know. I'm just being logical, right? I'm just being logical. But Larson made a
well,
really good example of how the like chain of command would go if I have issues with high command. So like if I had an issue with you, it would just go to oversight, right? So
yeah.
it makes sense how I would deal with these things going forward now. But no, I'm just I don't
So,
know analytically looking at it, right? Like or logically looking at it. I just don't. I see
mhm.
you guys. I mean, I'm a high command, right? I'm a liability at this point, right? I am bringing morality down. I am spreading disbelief and lies of corruption and favoritism. So like I said, I don't disagree with your decision that you come to.
Why do you think I'm coming to a
I don't
decision
know,
here?
man. Like I said, I'm being
What
logical.
I mean, for real though, I do you feel as if you've done wrong?
I mean, I was mean to Marino. I think me and him got heated, and I apologized. And
That's a conversation.
fair. And I just
That's
again
not.
like the only other thing was just talking to people that should have just been talked about in private, right? Like I shouldn't say certain things just in public like I do, right? I shouldn't talk about
Okay.
these corruption things or these favoritism things or rumors that I hear about, Billy being a past, yeah. I did a few things wrong, and I will take it on the chin with whatever comes with it, right? And I apologize.
Well, I mean, so here's why I ask that, right? Here's what it boils down to is the point of, you know, we're all adults. Everyone here is, over a certain age. And what it takes to be a chief or an assistant chief or a deputy chief or a commander or a anyone in high command or a command or even a cadet, what it takes is integrity. I
Hmm.
presume to think that you know what integrity
I'm gonna
is,
Google
right?
it, but I'm pretty sure it's like accountability in a sense, right? Or
Well,
like,
it's doing the right thing when no one's looking, right? So like you can be
uh,
trusted in your position to do the right thing when someone isn't there that's above you, or in the sense of the department.
strong
you
moral
know
principles.
yes, having more morale to do what's necessary even if you don't want to do it.
I see.
you know
I see.
so I have to have integrity as a chief.
The most, yeah.
Now, with that being said, would you trust me as your chief? Do you trust me as your chief to have integrity?
Yeah, going forward. I just had, like I said, a misunderstanding, and I apologize. But yes, going forward, I do trust you. I would just rather come to you with like things like this, like, hey, Marino's got these roles, and why aren't these cases like,
Well, no, I mean,
But
you
yeah,
don't have to come to me about that. That's there's two people right here that are above you that are more than capable of handling that. And it can be done in a professional setting. It doesn't have to be talked amongst other officers. It doesn't have to be, more or less called to a big department meeting. It can be handled professionally, and it can be handled with integrity, and it can be handled with, I mean, I already said professionalism, but most importantly, professionalism. So w- where I think uh where I think this disconnect stems from, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but like I said, like I started to say before I asked you that last question, was the disconnect comes from people that think that they can do our job better, okay? Or don't really know what to expect from their high command or chiefs. Have we not made that pretty black and white? Have we given out
is this like a?
rank structure?
Sorry, keep going.
Well, I mean, these are genuine questions,
Yeah, is it like personal to me again, or is it like a consensus sort of? Like as a, what I'm asking?
Well, I mean,
And that's fine
I
if
mean,
it's
you
personal.
no. I mean, you can take it however you want. I'm just asking a genuine question, as in, like, have we not given out rules, or excuse me, rank um structure and what is expected of every officer in the department? Have we not provided every officer in this department with that document stating what everyone's rank entails and what is expected of them?
No, yeah, you guys did do that.
Okay. Okay. So then when that comes into question, what we do, or what our due is, they have to answer for themselves. I said, so with that being said, so if an officer had in question, what we do as a department or an individual rank in specific, would they be able to, is that information provided for them? Are they able to find that information?
I think so. I think it's public, right? The sheet
Yeah.
you guys made?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's public in the emails.
Okay. Would that be something that's in our SOPs?
I don't know if it's been added to the SOPs. That I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Like the new sheet, but I mean
yeah,
the
yeah,
SOPs do go over like ranks, roles, procedures briefly, but you guys did a way better job with the sheet.
yeah.
Or
Okay.
sheets, I
Yeah.
should say. It's multiple, not just one sheet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For sure. Um, so the biggest thing here, Don, is that I think I'm correct in the statement of there's some disconnect with the department that is directly led us back to you. Like I stated, I have spent the past 3 days going through complaints in the city and complaints on officers. And a lot of that has led me back to you. Now, with that being said, not just specifically you, but more or less it's you having an issue with the department. Um, you've made it pretty clear that I wouldn't, I can't answer for you. I can't speak for another individual, but based off of what I've heard and seen is that you believe as if you can do one of our jobs better, and that you believe that there's people that don't deserve the position that they're in. You also believe that, or I can't say you believe, but you have expressed that you think that there, I mean, we've already covered this, but you thought that there was corruption, you thought that there was favoritism, and I mean, you've expressed those. Um, but one thing I can't tolerate is a individual that tries to get people on their side, right? And doesn't let them either one figure it out for themselves or see it for themselves. Now, circling back to assumptions being made,
So I guess you
you
haven't
know,
seen Larson's
and
body cam of that night? Because I made it pretty clear I didn't want to sway people in any direction.
oh, okay.
You can
Well,
ask Larson for it. He sent it to Marino.
I'm just gonna be blunt. I think you've swayed Justin Lorenzo pretty well. Don't you agree?
I wouldn't think so. No, I barely talked to him.
Oh,
Not
okay.
about this stuff. I don't think he was even part of the briefing. I don't even really think we had a briefing. I
Okay.
mostly
So
spoke with Larson.
so this is so you haven't done any kind of patrolling or anything with Lorenzo?
I mean, we rode around, but we didn't say much to each other. Not about stuff like this.
Okay. All right. you know, back to the whole, circling back to the whole integrity thing, really. But so here's the issue we're having. All right, Don. Um, like I said, this has kind of been it started as an issue and now it's a problem. We tried many times to resolve the issue, right? We were more than fair.
Wait, may I ask how the issue was tried to be resolved?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'll give you answers to that. The way the issue was tried to be resolved was putting you on a 3-day suspension. That's a 72-hour suspension, right?
So that's in direct
Because
correlation with the issues that I'm having
oh
now.
wait. I haven't interrupted you. So we have tried to extinguish this fire by more or less telling you that we had your back. We were trying to be fair with you. Oversight wanted us to fire.
Why?
Well, we've already been down this road. We've already talked about I'm giving you what's led up to this very moment in time why you're in the office right now.
Okay.
So we had that issue, the unprofessionalism. They more or less wanted to say it was racism. I didn't personally agree with that.
So oversight wants me gone, and now you guys can't do nothing about it.
No, that's not it at all.
No way.
Yeah.
You guys want me gone.
I think I mean I'm not going to speak for these gentlemen here. I can't speak for another officer. I'm not going to, voice
Smart man.
how another officer feels, right?
Smart man.
But me personally, yeah, today is your very last time being in this department, Don. I no disrespect towards you. I've
Just to be
showed
clear, you
you.
would rather fire me than take me under your wing and try to train me, correct me, or anything like
I
that with
have.
Mooney.
I
You're
I
right.
absolutely
We've never
have.
rode together.
Have you ever asked me?
We've never gone 10-8. And if you have, it's been with
Oh,
Marino
I
or
haven't.
Larson.
But did you approach me and say, "Hey, I'm struggling with this. Are you willing to help me work
I
through
didn't
this?
realize
Are
it
you
was this
willing
bad.
to?"
Like I said, I apologize. I mean, there's nothing more I can do, I
Well,
guess. It would be nice,
I
right?
mean,
But too little too late.
well, well, it is cuz you have had ample opportunity.
I mean, again, for the rest of High Command, like you would think, right? Like if I'm struggling that bad and you guys see it,
Have you
why?
came to us though?
How would I know if I'm struggling? I don't see these tickets, man.
Well, you can't. They're a complaint against you.
That's what I'm saying. So then why not just let them build, or you know what I'm saying? Like I
Well,
would think that
here's the
like somebody
problem.
that has somebody's back would try to assist them in a better direction than they're going down instead of just letting things build up or coming to the conclusion that we have. I'm not disagreeing with the conclusion that you've came to, but it's just interesting how you've treated the situation. If I was Mooney, it would be different.
No, it wouldn't.
All right,
It
bro.
wouldn't be different at all.
Are you sad she's gone, Nolan?
No, I'm not.
Oh man.
I'm not at all. I can't control what another officer does.
No, but you can control your emotions about her.
No. I have no emotions at all towards her,
All right, man.
quite frankly.
I want to be clear too. I'm
But
not the only other officer that thinks that. That's
that's
been
fine.
made public and known and brought to your guys' attention. And
It's an assumption.
I'm getting fired.
It's an
And I'm not
assumption.
and I'm not
You're
gonna
getting
disagree.
fired
And
for
I'm
your
let me
own
finish. I
actions
didn't
and
interrupt
being a
you, man.
cancer
I
in the
didn't
department.
interrupt you, man.
That's why you're being
So now
terminated,
you're
is
interrupting me.
because
All right. Continue.
you are being fired or terminated
Yeah, mad
because
professional,
of
Nolan.
how What?
Interrupting. Mad professional. I forgot, it's your department, homie.
Did
Do
you?
as you wish. Continue.
Well, you're right.
I know.
It's a very
That's why
accurate
it's your
statement.
decision. That's why you do what you want. My
So
opinions are
here's
still
the thing.
validated, bro. And like
I
said,
never
I've
never
done,
said they
you're gonna
weren't.
continue to interrupt. Like I said, I've done what I needed to do outside of this city, bro. Enjoy your spot while you got it, motherfucker.
Okay, that's fine.
Take my shit off of me and take my job away. I'm done with this department until somebody comes and takes your fucking job away, because it's happening, big boy.
Okay.
Laugh all you want, homie. You think I'm joking.
You've laughed this whole conversation, so
All right, man. You think I'm
Yeah.
joking. You and your
I'm-
sweet little boyfriend club here. It's
well,
coming. Time's ticking. Do what
sorry
you
you
need to do.
feel-
Pocket that money.
I'm sorry.
Peddle them guns. Whatever you corrupt little bastards got to do. Do it quick.
Oh, you think we're corrupt?
Sir, I don't think I know. I didn't give you the fucking information that I needed to today, you dimwit. You think I gave you
Oh.
logical information that's gonna lead to a corruption case? Are you that dumb?
You're gonna waste your time in this department to find out if your chiefs are
To
corrupt.
build a corruption case? You damn right I am. I wasted 2 months, motherfucker.
Well, guess what? You really wasted your time because that's oversight's job, Don. That's one thing where
All
you
right, man.
overstep your fucking boundaries and you don't follow your
What if
role.
oversight doesn't know and it hasn't been brought to him? Dumbass.
Oversight? Don, do you know what oversight does?
Dude, I'm not gonna sit here and go in fucking circles.
They
Take
watch
my
us.
shit off of me and take my job away
They
from
watch
me.
us. They
Nolan,
literally
listen
what
to
the
me, big
fuck?
dog. Take my shit off of me and take my job away from me.
I'm asking you though.
I'm asking
they
you to
watch
take
us.
my fucking PD equipment and take my goddamn job away from me so I can leave your dog shit corrupt department, Nolan.
Okay, drop it on the floor.
I'm not dropping shit. Search me and take it. Do your job. Oh, big boy got mad. Alrighty, bros. I'll drop it for you. Look, I'm honestly not mad at OC. If I pissed any of you off, I apologize. Honestly, this is not like that deep. Promise to God. Like, take a breath. It's not that deep, right?
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yeah,
Like I
no
said,
problem.
dude. Like I told you in the emails, bro. That's
Yep.
still my standing.
And I'm not trying to rage bait. If that's how you, I apologize. I'm dropping shit, but like, I'm not. I said what I needed to say, right? I had fun with you guys. I like you all, truly. And it was fun. Thank you for training me. Thank you for being a part of me with the department, you know? All that good shit, cool shit. But,
Yeah, put your hands up real quick.
yep. See, this guy knows how to do his job. You guys' time is going to be shortened, I promise you,
Hold on.
right? Like, I'm not lying to you. Shit's going to get worked out. I'm not here just chirping.
I mean, I don't know. That
Vinny-
shit would have been
Vinny,
dealt
you
with
might-
already
you
if
might
it
be
was
cool.
through.
I don't know. I really don't know you, bro. I think I met you twice.
Yeah, well,
I'm not gonna
Alright,
lie,
skip.
Don. If somebody, I told you this earlier. If there was somebody corrupt up here in high command, oversight would already stepped in and dealt with
Remember
it.
how
Trust
people?
me,
It's not worth
they-
my
they
breath,
check
Larson,
that-
but I'll say this to
they-
you. Remember how people have said I changed when I got to high command? So did you, my
Sure.
heart. So did you.
Okay.
That's all I'll say. You guys let me out. Somebody fire me real quick. I'm sure I still have the job. Oh, he fired me.
Do you still have it?
Big boy
I don't
fired me.
think
All right,
you
let
have
me
it.
out.
It doesn't say. Oh, he doesn't have it.
I gotta wait to get my check, eh?
Yeah, Sunday.
Yes, Sunday.
Are you going to DOJ?
I don't know. Is that why I got fired? Be honest. Is that like a leading decision?
No,
Like, you can be OC. I
No.
don't give a fuck.
Mm-mm.
No.
Damn. Should I?
I mean, dude, you argue
Look,
quite.
it's
You
DOJ,
argue
it's
good.
DOJ. That's why I did this, bro. Because I was in lawyer mindset. I'll be honest to God. Like this is, I mean, it's not wrongful termination by any means, but you know, it's good to have this.
Well, California's an at-will work state,
Yeah,
so
no,
it
but
doesn't matter.
I'm not going. I'm not going for my job, Brody. You guys look at small picture shit. Look, I'm telling you. Look, I dead ass wasted 2 months of my life to get to this point. Think about that.
Yeah, it sucks.
No,
I'm not gonna
no,
lie.
nah, big picture. That's what I'm trying to get across, right? All right, let me out, homies. Damn, I gotta buy another GTR, homies. You guys got me fucked up. Peace out, bro. You want my car?
What's up?
Yo, wait. Can you hire me so I can give somebody my car? Just
I
give me
think you could just give it to him,
Wait,
bro.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
tell me
yeah.
It's in my garage. My bad.
Yeah.
So Billy, you wanted to talk with me.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Noon, bro. I just had lunch.
Oh, I can't change. Yo, somebody come let me change, bro. Let me change.
Thanks, buddy.
Let me change. Yo, come let me change. Let me get out of these clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Okay, congrats on that. That's a big step up.
Oh, I'll
I
hire you, bro.
appreciate it, man.
Or actually, I'll give you this. Here. Here's the outfit bag.
Oh, is it what's that shit?
Dang, dude.
Man, just open the door, Goofy. Oh, then you gotta
There you
reopen it.
go.
Thank you, Brody.
No problem, man.
They're on the ground right there. Hopefully they stay.
Really walked
We'll
him
get it
out.
before you.
He dropped.
I think I have shit in my locker though that I need,
and took the rest.
like personal effects. You can search me after.
Gonna give you job
Shit,
back.
Yeah. 577. Hang on one second. Oh, is this a lawyer?
No, I'm a judge.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Not much. Who are you?
Yo, it's Don. I got fired,
Hey.
buddy.
Nah, I just came here to see what's going on.
Yo, you just hired me back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to officially resign.
You're wild, bro.
Yo, I'm serious. I would like to officially resign from the PD.
You're only hired to get into your storage, bro. You
Whatever
were
say,
already
man. You shouldn't
terminated.
have fired me that quick then. Shouldn't have got emotional. It's not my fault. I would like to officially
not
resign from the
emotional at
police
all.
department.
Alright, bro.
Can you please put my
Get your
resignation in
stuff
the
in.
emails?
Get your stuff going, bro.
Can you please put my resignation in the emails, bro?
I'll put some stuff somewhere. Go ahead.
Put my resignation in there, man. Come on.
Did you get your stuff?
Yeah, I got it. At least give me that, bro. At least
I
give
need to
me a
search your-
resignation. Yeah, it's just my Easter AP and a 10 AP. You want to slide me some food and water? I'm about to die.
Yeah.
My last ask from the department. I guess my last ask would be that you let me resign.
Let's see. Be good.
Double check I don't have any PD shit, bro. This has been my life for 2 months.
There you go, bro.
Thank you, man. Alright, I'll see you around.
You can just open up an email, a general email, and I can walk you through it.
What the fuck is this doing here? I can't. Too bad I'm not a cop. I would impound that.